Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to the J Lounge. Of course, you guys know I am your hostess with the mostest, Miss J, aka Miss Simone Jackson, here to bring you guys another wonderful episode of the J Lounge. Of course, everyone knows the J Lounge is where we have amazing conversations with celebrities, actors, directors, influencers, and enthusiasts, you name it. I'm very excited to be introducing my next guest. She is an amazing beauty enthusiast who is here to talk about an amazing beauty product that I have been using these past couple of months. She's here to talk more about the brand, about her passion, and her goals. I am very excited for you guys to meet her. Please meet Miss Tara Fontana. Hi, Tara.
Well, hello. Thank you so much for having me. I am so excited to talk about this.
Yes, I'm excited to have you on here. It's my privilege and definitely honor. I do appreciate you. I know you got a billion things you're juggling, so I do appreciate you giving me your time today.
Thank you. I'm
Of
so
course,
excited.
of course. Well, Tara, I want to go ahead and fire the first question at you. I want to know what began your passion for beauty, and can you tell us more about the brand that you are associated with?
Yeah, absolutely. So I feel like I've just always been kind of like that quote unquote clean beauty gal. Like I've just been very interested in products. I remember doing a college paper back in the day. Don't want to age myself, but I did a college paper and I researched like Teflon, pesticides, and like beauty products. And it just like really sparked the interest. And I started reading just the back of my labels and questioning what was in all of my products. And I'll just never forget. I went through everything and I threw out like this giant trash can full of beauty products. And from there, that's kind of where it just sparked my interest into the beauty world. So I would say I've always kind of been a clean beauty enthusiast. And then I was postpartum with one of my babes, and I was just looking for a new brand. I feel like, we're kind of just always looking for the latest, greatest, newest, like, what can I try kind of vibe. And I had seen and followed someone online for a while. And I, didn't think anything of it. Like, they're an influencer. I was like, I don't know. You just don't think anything of it.
Right.
Well, I locally then found a gal who was like in my mom group and she was using it. And I was like, hey, I've seen this. Like, I want to get my hands on it. I really want to try it. And let me tell you what, I tried it, I felt it, and it was just something different. I was like, okay, there is something different about this brand. It changed my skin literally just within one use. And I remember going home and just kind of going down the rabbit hole of all of it. And I fell in love. I fell in love not only with the products, but the company, the heart, and everything behind it. And so, who I represent is Olive Tree People. And I now have been using the products for over 2 years. And about 2 years in August will be when I've used my product line. And I'm just such a fan. And I just really want to educate everyone what makes it different and special.
Yes, yes. And then, as I said earlier in my introduction, I also use Olive Tree products as well. So I definitely can attest. My skin has been feeling absolutely great. Definitely been feeling smoother than ever. And I'm with you, Tara. I'm with more of that clean beauty aesthetic. I do not like all that heavy makeup. I'm more of the clean look. So I definitely with you there. Um, and then yes, Olive Tree has an amazing message, which goes on to my next question. Can you tell a little bit about Olive Tree's story and what makes them different?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think my favorite part about it is that Olive Tree People began as an internal, actually. So Thomas, our CEO and our founder, he was kind of just like on his way out. We can't like medically claim anything because we're just a beauty brand, but he wasn't doing well. Well, he met an old Ayurvedic lady in the Mediterranean who taught him about the olive leaf like elixir, which is like when an olive leaf is pressed and the juice that comes out of it. He then just like deep dived and dove into olive trees. So if you really think back to just ancient like healing ways and how olive trees keep everything alive for over 4,000 years, this tree. So he then took the elixirs and embodied himself in all of the things olive tree, and he completely regenerated his body in like 176 days. So what makes our brand unique is that if you go, so I challenge everyone, this is my biggest challenge of this is go look at all your beauty products, go grab them, look at the ingredient list and tell me what is the first ingredient on your ingredient list. Comment it, drop it, and just go look. I'm going to guess that it's going to be water, right? Water is usually typically the first ingredient in all beauty products.
Mm-hmm.
It also means that if water is listed as the first ingredient, that is 70, if not almost 90% of that ingredient. Like, so that is what makes up the entire bottle. So Thomas said, let me research and find out like our biggest organ. If this can do this internally, like what is our biggest organ? It is our skin, right?
Yeah.
So he researched all of the skincare companies out there and he found that the most common theme between medical grade, luxury, clean beauty, you name it, the first ingredient is always water. So it doesn't matter if you're paying $700 a bottle to $12 a bottle, water is always usually typically the first ingredient. So he then decided to change and make a company where all of our products are using that olive leaf elixir that healed him as our number one ingredient. So it becomes a bioactive, clean ingredient and more healing and nourishing with just that 70%. So there's no fillers and extra preservatives needed to keep this olive leaf elixir alive in our products.
Oh my goodness. See, and I love stories like that. You meet somebody, you're just talking, and you get, this kind of idea of, okay, what is, as a founder just, point out, what is the base of
Mm-hmm.
such ingredients for beauty? And it's water. As you just said, as I'm looking at my makeup right now.
Right. It's just something you don't think of, right? Like we've just accepted that we use water. And another fascinating fact about being waterless beauty is that if you think about it, if you leave a cup of water out, it's going to start growing bacteria, molds, yeast,
Yes.
everything within like 24 hours. So, in order for that product to have been not only on the shelf for years, probably before you even buy it, but even on your own personal shelf, like you keep beauty products around forever, right?
Yeah.
And it's like we have to use lots of fillers and preservatives to keep that water from turning, or it might have already turned. And a lot of people's skincare issues are actually just reacting to that number one ingredient, which is water.
Yes.
So it's kind of revolutionary, I feel like.
But it is though. It is. And we also have to kind of look at it this way, what happens when water, touches your face after a minute? It dries. It
Mm-hmm.
leaves your face feeling dry. And so it's like it is kind of revolutionary. And I think waterless beauty products is definitely hands down the future. Hands down the future.
I
And
agree.
I'm very happy with the product of Olive Tree because it being waterless, it's like my face has never felt softer, and that's always been an issue is dry skin. I'm pretty sure my audience, if you know, you know, and I'm pretty sure we have people who also have issue with dry skin. It's just terrible, and I live in
I know
Washington,
it does.
so
I feel you. I used to struggle with it as well, but it's completely rejuvenated my skin. Like I just feel like I have this vitality and glow now that I never had before. And it's using
yes,
pure, it's all from nature too. So it's all just super bioactive. It's actual ingredients that don't just like sit surface level. They go like deep within and really rejuvenate your skin. So it's something that just feels different, looks different. The whole concept is different. Like it's more than just a beauty product. It's definitely a movement.
I totally agree. And I'm more than happy to be part of that movement. I'm
I
more
know.
than
I'm
happy.
so glad you are.
More than happy.
I'm so
Oh,
glad.
oh my goodness. And going on to the number three question, Tara, does Olive Tree have a website? And not only does it have a website, but I know that there's a kind of a thing going on where people like to take tests to see what type of products that they like to get or products they like to use. Is there anything that Olive Tree uses? Anything similar to that?
Yeah, of course. So we have definitely just a main website. What we are encouraged by is that we are like a direct to consumer. So we are looking to have consultants guide you I feel like when you go from conventional skincare to something like this bioactive waterless skincare that really rejuvenates you, you really need to work with a consultant because your skin is going to change. It's going to renew. You're going to have different like reactions to everything. So what you're looking for is you want to work with someone like Simone and work with her and have a consultant like dive in and help you navigate your skin journey. So we do have a website that you can even just start with as a simple skin quiz. It's going to take 2 minutes of your time, but it's going to navigate different pinpoints of your skin and help give you just a nice beginner start. If you dive into that, you get like, say, purchase 2 products. I always recommend like a cleanser, a cream, and usually there's always a freebie inside. So I definitely encourage you to always just take the skin quiz and see what's inside for you.
Yes, and I agree with Tara. I highly encourage you guys to take the skin quiz just to see which product works best for you. I know when you guys get introduced to a new product, it can be a lot of information, especially, what's going to be the best product to use. Using the quiz will help you kind of pinpoint what is the best product for you. I've
Yeah,
taken
it's
it
just
for
a great starter for sure. I think
absolutely.
working with a consultant is number one. So reach out to either one of us to help you guide you. I think that that's super important to just help figure out where you're at, fill in the gaps, see where your skin goals are, your concerns, what environment you live in. Like skin is complicated. Being a woman is
Yes,
complicated.
it is. Yes. Oh my God, it is. Oh
Oh,
Lord, have mercy.
right? It's just, we wish it was so easy, but
Oh my gosh. Don't get me wrong. I love being a woman, but like, my goodness, the complications that we have to go through, it's just a little much. Oh,
it is. So I love that we can simplify this for you. Like, not being diluted and being like a super potent product, you can get so much more out of your skin with less. Like, it's going to last longer. It's going to give you faster results. It's going to deliver what you're looking for.
and I like what you said. It can deliver more for less. You don't need 1,000 different ingredients in your beauty products for it to work.
No.
Sometimes the simplest ingredient, sometimes just 5 or 6. This is all you need to make an impact. So
Yes, for sure. You don't need a lot. You just need the right product.
I agree. I agree. So going on to the next question, Tara, can you name 3 olive tree products that you swear by, no matter what?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is always my like
I love that.
I mean,
Yeah.
we have like hundreds of products, which is why we always recommend this. So when you dive into the website, it can be overwhelming. Please reach out.
Yes, please.
Okay, like Die Hard. Like I will number one never not live without one of the internals. The like when you take in and ingest the olive leaf elixir and the hydroxytyrosol and the camu camu, like all the benefits of it inside out, like drinking your skincare is like a total other new concept. We could dive, but that's like my number one. I always have an internal on hand. Number two, I'm like a super fan of the cleansers. I think you cannot deep dive into skincare without having a clean face because if you start playing around with actives and serums and you don't have a clean face, you're just jam packing dirt and sweat, grime, makeup into your pores, which is probably very like problematic. So a great cleanser. And then, oh my gosh, my third one. I mean, okay, you want the like mom version of me or the like I'm going out version? I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I know,
oh, Tara, they're both important.
gosh. I feel like just even a lip balm. I don't think I could live without my lip balm. I know that that's
Yes.
so simple, but I love like my internal, my cleanser, and my lip balm are probably like my top three. But of course, serums are just like so fun, and that's what really will change your skin. But those are my top three.
I love how you said lip balms because I just ordered a lip balm myself and it
Oh,
should be coming
so
today.
good. Oh,
Oh,
so good.
it's so funny that you said that. I was like, wait a minute. I just ordered a lip balm, so it should be here today.
Oh
So
my gosh,
I'm
you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
so
So
excited. And
that's
I was like, wait, they have lip balms too? I said, hold on. So
I know. And makeup and pet line. We have a baby and mom line coming out this week. Like we can hit the product pillar that you are looking for, which is so amazing. I'm like a mindful mama. I'm very cautious about what I put into my home and
yeah,
this
well, of
brand really
course.
delivers.
Yes. Absolutely. And that actually brings me to my next question, Tara. What are I know you mentioned the beauty line and I'm sorry, the baby line and the pet line, but what
Yeah.
other future projects does Olive Tree got going on in the future?
Gosh, you know what? Thomas is like such a visionary, so you never know what he's up to. I think our next biggest thing, yes, is the mom and baby line is going to be huge for us. There is no other like waterless mom and beauty line out there. It's also just so important to give clean ingredients. I mean, I have a newborn, well, he's 3 months now, but I have a newborn and kids, and the beauty industry for baby products is just so limited. So I'm very
Yes.
excited about that. Other things that I really look forward to is we any of the water that we don't use, we use and we build water wells in Africa and we give back to
Oh,
communities
love
down
that.
there. So we're also looking at Demeter certifications. I mean, he's just a visionary. Like he's just one of the most like there's so much impact he really truly wants to navigate with this company. So it's kind of one of those things like just keep a watch out for us because you never know what's coming around the corner. Maybe hint hint like gummies. We've got
Woo!
we've got some other, supplements. We've got the creatine. Just keep an eye out for us. You never know what's about to drop.
See, I love that. I love a beauty brand that also is also good and caring about the community, wanting to do better and I think that's awesome that you guys are, for all the water you guys don't, use, just donate to the Africa. I think that's amazing. I
Yeah,
think
it is
that is
so
amazing. I love a beauty brand with a conscious mind. I do. I do.
agreed.
That
It's
is my
deeper than
sport.
just yes. There's so much to it. It's so
Love
powerful.
it. Love it. I just got a couple more questions for you, Tara. Going on to the next question. Are there any like virtual like maybe webinars or any web events that Olive Tree does that maybe that anyone is interested in seeing like maybe someone that's been in a higher up position that talks about it? Anything going on like that?
I mean, behind the scenes, there is so much to be a part of. The community of women is so impactful. Like we have a lot of mentorship. Corporate wise, yeah, we do esthetician training, we do makeup training, we do different synergy calls. There is so many different opportunities behind this scene in the community of all true people for sure. So that would just be one of those things. I always tell everyone you can make this as little or as most of what you want it to be and how you want to get involved. But yeah, reach out. I'm a huge mentor of this company, so that'd be kind of probably like a side project to see, what you're interested in and so forth. But yeah, there's a lot of that up behind the scenes for sure.
And I can attest to that. Tara is a great mentor. So if you guys need to have questions, if you guys want to learn more about Olive Tree, please reach out to her. She's definitely have a whole table of knowledge. So and it's I'm learning a lot, especially with the beauty products. And like I said, I just looked at my makeup that I did have. Water was the first ingredient. I'm gonna start going through a lot now, thanks to Tara. I'm gonna start going
Uh,
through this here shortly. But
Definitely.
yes, she's a great mentor. So I do highly encourage you guys to make sure you guys, if you guys can follow her on social media, definitely give a like, give a shout out. We definitely want to continue to support Olive Tree and support all the great mentors that are there as well. So make sure we're doing
Thank
that.
you so much. Yes. It's just about educating. I feel like it's not even, it's just about for me, I'm so passionate about having everyone really use, true clean beauty products. And it's for your health, it's for the future, it's for the planet. It's so important.
Oh gosh, I 100% on all of that. The planet too, because this is our only planet, y'all. So we need to do a little bit better.
Right? We gotta do our best. 100%.
Sorry, this is our only planet that we got here. So
And
let's
we only get one body too. Only one
yes,
body. Only one time to take care of ourselves. So it's
let's
important.
make yes, let's make sure we're doing it right. I agree. I totally agree. All right, going on to the last question, Tara. In a couple, maybe 30 seconds or less, can you give a good description of why everyone should be checking out Olive Tree right now?
Okay. Everyone should be checking out Olive Tree People right now because a movement. It is going to change the way that everyone looks at beauty products from now on. Once you know the no and you flip the back of your ingredient and you see water, you now know that you have to use preservatives, fillers, and stuff to keep that product shelf stable. If you completely take away the water and you replace it with this olive leaf elixir and hydroxytyrosol, it is the most potent antioxidant out there. So it is not only going to nourish your skin and regenerate you, it's shelf stable, it's antimicrobial, antibacterial. It is just the number one. It's already just creating an active ingredient with that, plus adding in all the different actives. And that is our staple. We use hydroxytyrosol as a staple of all of our products. So you can think of anything from beauty to internals to baby to pet to body to hair. And then don't even get me started on olive oil. I mean, the purest, best tasting olive oil. Our trees are protected in Spain. They are all organic and never been touched by pesticides. It's just a whole amazing cycle that we give that is all centered around the olive tree. So we are olive tree people. Who are you?
Ooh, I love that. I love that. You guys should make that a trademark. I absolutely no, really, that was good, Tara. If you haven't done that, I think you should.
I haven't done it. I'm in my car, y'all. Like I'm in
Okay.
my car. This is spontaneous. I had no idea what Simone's gonna ask. So I'm a little nervous, but I'm having fun. I'm so passionate about it. So yay. I'm
Yes.
done.
If you haven't wrote that down, write that down. I'm telling you, if you were like to like share that with like the higher ups, they'd be like, that is brilliant. That is
I love it.
brilliant. We're tree people. Who are you?
Who are
I
you?
have to agree with Tara. Olive tree is definitely the future of beauty. I definitely see, not in within 10 years, I see within the next 2, 3 years, people following what Olive Tree has started, going
Yeah.
waterless and just getting rid of it and just going with other remedies that are healthier and that just are better for you.
Yeah.
And what
Like
also she says,
ancient healing.
yeah, ancient healing, yeah, and it's a movement. It's not a
Mm-hmm.
brand, it's a movement. And as you can
100%.
see, yeah, there's women who are supporting each other, who are helping each other. You heard Tara, there's a bunch of different events that virtual events that they do. They have so many different product lines coming out. Mommy and Me, pets, which is awesome. Gummies, I think that's amazing. I really feel that a lot of brands are going to, in the next 2 or 3 years, really follow what Olive Tree has started. And I feel like everyone, let's get on to the bandwagon now. So when people are already 2, 3 years from now, like, hey, I discovered, Olive Tree today and it's been amazing. Well, we've been Olive Tree people since day one. So
Mm-hmm.
let's do that. Let
I
us do
love
that.
it. I love it. Yay.
Oh my goodness.
That excites me for sure.
It excites me too because it's where it's heading. It's
Mm-hmm.
definitely where it's heading. The beauty industry changes constantly,
Right?
constantly. But I
Mm-hmm.
think the one thing that will never change is people wanting to find a skincare that actually works, and Olive Tree does.
Yes, it does.
Yes, yes, yes.
Testimony after testimony, I can show you.
Oh, yes, yes. And everyone look out for after this interview. I will be connecting links from the Olive Tree website onto the podcast. So you guys are able to look and see what is offered. We will also attach a link from the quiz as well. So you guys can take that quiz. It's very important. If you want to know what best product to get, and if you're just feeling a little bit overwhelmed navigating the website, definitely take that quiz. The quiz makes everything very simple and easy, and it just takes less than 90 seconds of your time, for sure.
You got it, girl. Exciting.
Yeah,
Well, we hope to hear from you all, and thanks so much for having me today. This was so
of
fun.
course. I want to thank you, Tara. You've been amazing. I appreciate you. And of course, I want to highly encourage everyone one more time. Make sure we are following Olive Tree. Get the products. reach out to the mentors. They are amazing, and just become part of this community. This is an actual community where we help, where we uplift, where we try to give each other advice on, on how to be beauty enthusiasts. So make sure you guys just follow and reach out. The more the merrier. We can never have too
Absolutely,
many members in our community. So
absolutely not.
alrighty, you guys. You guys know I have been your hostess with the mostest, Miss J, aka Miss Simone Jackson. I will be back with another great episode of the J Lounge. I want to thank my amazing guest, Miss Tara Fantana, one more time for being amazing and giving her time. Until then, everyone, please keep cool in this heat. I'm going to try to do the same thing. I will be back. Until then, everyone have a beautiful day. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you.